McKenna, co-director of Resource and Primary Industry Solutions, and together with my partner Ben, we are presenting our schedule and system to help mining companies come in line with the new progressive rehabilitation and mine closure guidelines, whilst remaining highly profitable and increasing their social license to operate. Now, Ben and I have got 5 amazing daughters, and we made a solid promise to them that we would positively impact the world that we were handing over to them. That, coupled with Ben's 20 years experience in the mining and agricultural industries, along with working in a partnership with Hensley and JWA Oil to help the mining industry get great value with a concentrated solar water technology, we realized that key decision makers in mining were just like us. They were mums, dads, aunties, uncles, grandparents, and they had to run a profitable business. Of course, it's a delicate balancing act, but they also greatly cared about the way that they left their community and the environment in which they were operating. Now, there's a number of problems to achieving a high standard of rehabilitation. It costs about $10,000 just to seed 1 acre of land, and that traditional seed sowing method will return a company an establishment rate of about 0 to 5%. So those were 2 points that we greatly wanted to improve. We also had a CEO say something to us that really stuck with us, and that was that he felt that it didn't matter what good he did for the community and the environment, that people had made up their minds that his company was simply there to extract minerals from the ground and make money from that. So we wanted to do something that was going to turn heads, that was going to improve the reputation of the individual companies, but also the mining industry itself. So what did we do? As you know, we've been working with Hensley, and we've got this great piece of technology that can extract 100% of water from any water source. But we wanted to take it one step further and look at the back end. What could we do with the water, and what could we do with the waste that was going to, of course, benefit the community and the environment, but also return really seriously great value for the company as well. So what we've done is we've created an end-to-end and scalable solution that's really easy for companies to utilize during the progressive rehabilitation phases. And that is to put hydroponic farms onto the water stream. This increases the turnover rate of plants by up to 50% when you compare the growth rates with nurseries, even more so when you compare the growth rate with traditional seed sowing methods. And this sets us up with a really simple, beautiful, progressive cycle. You simply nurture the crops in the hydroponic farm, translocate them out to the revegetation site or the rehab site, all the while you're nurturing another crop ready for the next translocation. So it's this really easy, beautiful cycle. From there, we simply can incorporate RPI's CCC methodology during the translocation process. This is a program that increases the establishment rates and also reduces costs for companies during rehab. Now, there's so many benefits to using the hydroponic farms, but I'm going to point out just a couple here today because I've only got 5 minutes. Using the hydroponic farms in rehabilitation or progressive rehabilitation means that your rehabilitation is done and complete by the end of mine life. So there's no cost blowouts or ongoing problems with rehabilitation and care and maintenance. These systems are also containerized. This means they become a company asset. You can simply pick them up, move them to the next site, or move them around on the project as you need to. So as I said, they become a company asset. You can also scale the project. So the bigger the project, we simply put more units down, and we can semi-automate or fully automate these systems to make it safe and really, really easy to operate. Now, previously I spoke about wanting to help companies to benefit also from their post-mine land uses, as well as helping the communities that they're operating in. So the hydroponic farms do this really easily. They're interchangeable. Companies can utilize the hydroponic farms for community enterprises. Community can use them to grow produce, such as a food to fork or a bush tucker enterprise, creating jobs and prosperity. Companies can utilize the hydroponic farms to grow quick growing fodder feed for their landowner. You can also create produce with the hydroponic farms to service your own work camp, saving money, giving beautiful, nutritious food. And my favorite, the hydroponic farms help a company to diversify their income. You become a supplier by selling the produce or the fodder to downstream value buyers. So unlike other post-mine landing uses, you actually come out with a product. So this brings us to our market. We are working with anyone undertaking an application in mining or environment and has to also submit a progressive rehabilitation and mine closure plan. We're also working with operational sites who want to diversify their income or increase their rehabilitation standards or implement a mutually beneficial post-mine land use. And we're also working with mines under care and maintenance. There are so many pits out there with beautiful water that we could really utilize for the benefit of the community or the environment and optimize for the company as well. So now to our partner call out. We are looking for anyone who is excited as us to help us refine some of the data around growing native plants in the hydroponic systems. We already have great data and know that it works really well for leafy greens, cannabis, and fodder. And the technology is going to be exactly the same, but we do need to refine the data around some growth times and also some nutritional application. We're also looking for anyone who is interested in running a pilot with us in the future with the hydroponic farms. We already have the 4 pilots going with the concentrated solar unit. For anyone that would like that extra application in rehabilitation or land uses, please give us a call. And this is how you can do that. Make sure you screenshot this. So here is our email and our phone number, and my LinkedIn is Abbey, spell Abbey like Abbey Road, RPI 033. Thank you so very much for your time. We hope you have an amazing